My name is Ally Schonfeld, and I'm a master's student in Agriculture and Extension Education at Penn State University. My research interests are in urban agriculture and community development, and today I will be talking about merengue in the Dominican Republic. Merengue is both a style of music and a type of dance, both originating in the Dominican Republic. Unlike the pop-style big band or orchestra merengue usually heard on U.S. Latino radio stations, merengue típico, or more simply, típico, is nearly always framed as traditional by those who play it. Merengue típico of the Dominican Republic is the oldest style of merengue still commonly performed. Merengue típico originated in the rural Northern Valley region around the city of Santiago called the Cibao, so it is sometimes known as merengue cibaeño. Santiago de los Caballeros, the largest city in the Cibao and second largest in the country, is the center for the music's production. There, merengue típico can be heard in bars and restaurants nearly every night of the week and is an important part of daily life for many city residents. Aspiring musicians from all over the northern region must relocate to Santiago in order to become recognized in the típico world. However, amateurs still play for family get-togethers and community celebrations throughout the Cibao. In New York, the high volume of immigration from the Cibao has meant the music's ever-increasing popularity as a marker of a particular type of Dominican identity and a source for nostalgia. Merengue típico is quite different from orchestra merengue in several of its musical features. It has a separate repertoire which emphasizes traditional songs dating back as far as the turn of the last century. It focuses on locally based lyrics and complex, interlocking, often improvised rhythms. There are two types of traditional merengue music, derecho and pambiche. Merengue derecho, straight-ahead merengue, is the kind of fast-paced, march-like merengue that American aficionados of Latin music are most used to hearing. Pambiche, or merengue a pambicho, is said to have developed during the American occupation of the Dominican Republic. The tempo is usually slower than merengue derecho and can be recognized by the more syncopated rhythms in both bass and tambora. There is also a third type, the once common paseo, a slow introduction during which couples would promenade around the dance floor and is now common only in folklore presentations. There are a few instruments used in merengue. Some include the tambora, a double-headed drum used in both típico and orchestra merengue, the güiro, as well as a number of guitars. An original merengue group consisted of stringed instruments like guitar, tres o cuatro, though these are later replaced by the diatonic button accordion, the güira, and the tambora drum. Sometimes a bass instrument called marimba, a descendant of African lamellophones, was added to the ensemble. The merengue is also the national dance of the Dominican Republic, and to some extent of Haiti, the neighbors sharing the island. Like most modern music, merengue is written in 4/4 time, 4 beats to a bar of music, and therefore 4 dance steps to a bar of music. In merengue, you move on every beat. Early forms of merengue existed in Puerto Rico, Colombia, Haiti, and Venezuela. However, the development and evolution of the music and dance we now call merengue primarily took place on the island of Hispaniola, which consisted of French Saint Domingue to the west and Spanish Santo Domingo to the east. Today, these countries are known as Haiti and Dominican Republic. There are 2 popular versions of the story of the origin of Dominican national dance. One story alleges the dance originated with slaves who were chained together and, of necessity, were forced to drag one leg as they cut sugar to the beat of drums. The second story alleges that a great hero was wounded in the leg during one of the many revolutions in the Dominican Republic. A party of villagers welcomed him home with a victory celebration and, out of sympathy, everyone felt obliged to limp and drag one foot. So, how is this traditional music and dance related to our trip to the Dominican Republic? Music and dance are very traditional forms of communication and self-expression that have been passed down through many generations. They tell the stories of people and what they hold as important in their culture and families. In the Dominican Republic in particular, artists have taken their music with them when they immigrated to the United States to make different lives for themselves and their families. Some of the places we go may have their own styles of merengue that have been passed down for generations, and it will be interesting to be able to look at some of the different styles and what they might mean in each context as we travel throughout the country.
Oh,